I wanted to share some tools that I use to make clay charms. Let's start with this glass mat. I like to use this because it's easy to clean, easy to work with. It's very convenient. Next are these acrylic stamp blocks. These are actually pretty cool when I want to do some more detailed work on clay. I want to have another surface, but I can bring the piece up towards me so I can see and add any extra cool details. And it also helps keep the space a little cleaner. Next is the most important tool in my collection, the X-Acto knife. It's definitely something I use all the time. I use this to cut clay into different parts. Next, I have these dotting tools. This is what I use to kind of create the eye sockets for characters that I make. That's mainly what I use it for. The next important item I like to use are needles. This one in my hand is something I actually created. It's one of my first clay creations actually. I took a sewing needle I had and I covered the top with a piece of heart-shaped clay. Toothpicks are also useful in the same regard. So needles and toothpicks are usually used for blending pieces together in clay. I use this rolling pin to flatten out clays. I use these silicone blending tools to blend two pieces of clay more smoothly together. I usually use the needle tool for that, but if I want it to be a lot more smoother, I use these instead. I like to use toothbrushes to create certain textures on clay. I often use the scraper tool so I can lift off pieces of clay off my surface. Sometimes they get stuck to the surface, so this helps to bring it out. I like using eyeshadow brushes when coloring my clay with chalk pastel. I also use these ball tools a lot. Most recently, I've been using them when I'm making worry stones. Next, I have a recent favorite of mine, which is a scale. It really helps for me to learn mixing of certain color of clays, keeping multiple of the same pieces the same size. It definitely makes everything much easier for me. If you have any more questions or are curious more about what I use for clay, comment below.